everybody, welcome back to TAZS's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today we're going to look at a very affordable, high fashion style by Rene of Paris. This one is called Breezy Waves. I have it in two colors to show you, and there are some surprises here coming up. Both of these featured wig styles I purchased with my own funds. You can find them at Wig Studio One. If you expand the description box below this video, I'll be sure to attach a link to this wig style where you can go out and look at the details and pricing. There's also a promotional offer on this and the other Rene of Paris styles. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com or from any product page on the site. Scroll down, hit the help button where you'll be connected with live chat. Breezy Waves is a mid-length curly bob style with bangs, and it's surprisingly wearable. I have it in two colors to show you today. So let's talk about Dusty Rose. That's exactly how I would explain this color, Dusty Rose. It's a medium rose color, like a medium tone rose, and then it has some light pink, and I'm picking up on some light peach in there as well. And all of that is on a medium brown root. The rooting is done very well. What the appearance of this color looks like to me is that they went over it with a toner. So it's more of a muted appearance of these colors that gives it that dusty touch. So let's talk about Breezy Wave. I knew right away without even looking at the description that it is heat-friendly fiber. It feels soft, silky, and a slight waxy feel to it. It has a very nice movement, and there's very little shine. There is a 4-inch bang on Breezy Waves. Now with me, my ideal bang length is about 3.5, so I feel like I want to go in there and just do a little trim on the bangs to make it a little more wearable for me, but it's really not a problem. It just sweeps right over the eyebrow, one direction or the other. But if I wore them straight down, I think it would probably get in the eyes. But what you're going to notice about these bangs is that they're wispy and tapered. So there's not a big thick bang to contend with, and I don't believe they need any more thinning at all. The overall length of this style is between 12 and 13 inches. And I'm actually noticing a slight graduation. I have two of these pieces, and it appears that that front is just a little bit longer, don't you think? That was a surprise to me. I didn't realize that it was going to have a little bit of graduation there. There's some open wefts on the top, and then that's covered by a rose net. There's a lot of wefting, and I think this cap is really well constructed. It's soft, it's malleable, it's comfortable. Now there's only 8 colors, I believe, in this palette. And they're all pretty much high fashion colors. There's two kind of what I consider mainstream colors. There's a brunette, I think it's marble brown, and then the next color that I'm going to show you is creamy toffee. Not the rooted creamy toffee R, but the creamy toffee. So that's more of a mainstream blonde, and then you've got that brunette. But the other ones are really interesting. There's a purple, there's a gray. Very cool. You can just express your personality with this style and have it be comfortable and wearable for every day. I think this style weighs just a tad under 4 ounces. I have not worn this for any length of time to be able to report on how the heat-friendly fibers hold up, but I would love it if somebody out in the audience would share their experience if you've had this style before. You know, how is it holding up for you? I just got to tell you, with this price point though, it makes it a lot more palatable for a heat-friendly style of this length. In terms of permatease, this is very light on permatease. I can just sense a very thin amount of permatease to cover all of the wefting on the top, sides, and back. None of that thick, pillowy, soft permatease that you can sometimes get. Now, therefore, you're not going to get a huge ton of volume on the top because, as you can see, it's kind of smooth on the top until you get about a quarter of the way down, and it blossoms into that wave. And this wave is going to give you the volume. I do believe, though, that there is probably enough permatease that you can get some volume on it. You can certainly achieve that nice tassel look Okay, so I'm back wearing this Rene of Paris's Breezy Waves in the color Creamy Toffee. Again, this Creamy Toffee is not rooted. It's a combination of some medium to dark honey blonde, like a warm honey blonde, and then it has some pale gold highlighting. So it's a dynamic, kind of a mainstream blonde. This is one of the most popular blondes in that Rene of Paris line. Now, when you get this style home and you shake it out really well, you decide you want to keep it, I want you to get in there and I want you to mess up that bang. That's going to bring out the natural movement of it and the wispiness of it. So you just want to get right at the hairline and just sort of scrub with your fingers. That releases those fibers from the cap. It gives them a nice wispy appeal. Can you see? So you can actually, you can pinch those up a little bit to where you can wear it straight down, depending on the length of your forehead. I think I'll still want to go in and trim. And there's really not any designated parting space. You can part it wherever you like, but you're going to see a little area here where the hair just kind of comes out and around. So what you can do is just take your fingers and just kind of pinch. That is going to loosen that permatease, provide just a little bit of wispy volume on the top to obscure any parting areas. It does a really nice job, actually. And you'll find that this density is really nice also. It's just a nice average density. So it's not extremely thick. You know, there's enough hair here. There's enough curl. It completely covers the cap. There's really nice coverage. But I think because it is also low on permatease, it just feels very easy and breezy. Maybe that's where they got the name. Here's a look at the inside of the cap for Rene of Paris's Breezy Waves. There's that rose net that covers those open wefts on the top. There's a bit of a brushed velvet piece right there at the front with a nice hidden weft for a better obscured hairline. There is a closed velvet ear tab with lots of fiber spliced in. I feel like this cap is amazing coverage. There's an extended brushed velvet nape with bra strap type adjusters, lots of wefting. It's a soft, malleable, easy to wear cap. It's average size right out of the box. And I didn't have to cinch in much to accommodate a petite average circumference. There seems to be quite a bit of stretch on this style, but I would have no way of measuring for a large circumference. So this style is basically right out of the box. I just gave it a shake, applied it, just kind of went through with my fingers a little bit to fluff up the permatease, set the movement free, and that's all I've had to do. There's no product or anything in this hair. I have some glasses here. Let's see how it works out with glasses. As I suspected, it works beautifully with your glasses. It fits nice between the ear and the ear tab. No problem. There's very little density or permatease in that area. Thanks for joining me today for a fun look at a high fashion style by Rene of Paris called Breezy Waves. We'll see you next time on TAZSWIG Closet at Wig Studio 1.